Good morning, this is Divyan, here to present you an idea ahead of their time snapping, a tech talk topic from the subject data structures. I am from Aeronautical Engineering Department, Section A. What are ideas ahead of time? Older ideas sometimes come back to life. Earlier ideas might be too far ahead of their time, be phrased in obstacle language or suffer from bad luck in exploitation process. Security applications face an additional barrier. It is the original idea might involve something secret, so others might be unaware of whole strategy or even the actual idea. Thus, we ought to keep the ideas open for older ideas that might now practical and useful. The public tends to believe that perhaps from the movies of Thomas Edison that an inventor has a stroke of inspiration and the idea moves immediately through the lab to the production and worldwide acceptance. However, real technological change involves a great deal of uncertainty in development, production, and marketing. The people who take an idea and turn it into something with impact should get at least as much as credit as who originated it. For innovation to acceptance, it takes longer than we think for innovations to move into practice. As a non-technical example, consider the discovery of penicillin. Many years Many people are familiar with some variant of story of Alexander Fleming left a petri dish of bacteria in his lab and went on a vacation, leaving the lab door open. A bit of mold blew into the room and killed the bacteria. The world owes a great deal to Fleming's failure to tidy up before he left the lab and his paper about it in and his attention to the dish when he returned. This happened in 1928 and Fleming published a paper about it in 1929. Almost nobody paid attention. It wasn't until 1938 that two biochemists, Howard Florey and Ernest Chain, followed up. Looking up at the prospect of the another world war, they decided to postpone the basic research in favor for looking something that would help treat infections. Chain went to the library to look for papers about anything that killed bacteria and started Fleming's paper by luck. He discovered about it during a tea-time conversation that somebody at Oxford had a sample of the bacteria killing the mold. This sample was critical because Fleming, not a mold specialist, had misidentified the species of mold. Fleury and Chain managed to get enough penicillin to treat a few sick mice in 1940 and then the sick human in 1941. The gap between Fleming's discovery and the attempt to exploit it was 9 years. Similarly, ideas of Fleming and the idea of modern time snapping are ahead of their time and the era. The problems might remain still the same as the idea is new and people don't believe of it. But with change in time, technology helps to boost the idea. Digital time snapping. A trusted digital time snapping is the process of securely keeping the track of creation and modification time of a document. Security here means that no one, not even the owner of the document, should be able to change it once has been recorded, provided that the time snapper's integrity is never compromised. The administrative aspect involves setting up a public city available trusted time snap, manage the infrastructure to collect, process, and renew the time snap. A legal evidence that contains of your work existed at a point in time and have not changed since that time. The procedures maintain completely private or privacy of your documents themselves. The result is simple, secure, independent, and portable proof of electronic recorded integrity. By using digital signature technology and audited securities, our service provides an external witness, a time snap signature to the existence of your data like an electronic or digital notary. We never see your actual data. It is the simple and here it is how it works. Consider a company which you store a data, then you calculate a hash, we get an hash number which is sent to TSA. TSA is time stamping authority which adds a security key and then calculates the hash, providing a time snap, which is again sent to the company back and some company stores it in our software. Trusted time snap process consists of two parts. Software on your computer records the fingerprint of the file. You can use or a web application for free, or Adobe Acrobat and other alternatives. The internet links you to the DigiSnap web-based security service. We return to the signed electronic timestamp certificate that contains your file fingerprint. This method of creating timestamp was published in public standards and laws. How to create a timestamp was not invented by DigiSnap. The digital timestamp was defined as a part of the technology called digital signatures or PKI, which is public key infrastructure. Digital signatures use this accepted method and then acts an external audit and certify the hardware to create a web-based security service that you can trust and afford. How a timestamp works. When you send a timestamp file, your computer creates a unique identifier or fingerprint for the file. Say a SHA ASHA file, hash file. And the fingerprint is a unique number calculated from the file's contents. Mathematicians call this number as hash function. This file contains where to change by even one character. A different number would be calculated. This accepted technique provides a design whereby it is computationally infeasible to find two different messages which produce the same number. Your data remains private in this process. Only evidence is a document fingerprinting is transmitted to digital snap and we never see the actual document. None of the content of the data can be determined from the fingerprint. So reverse engineering of fingerprint into the document is not possible. The internet links you to DigiSnap for the timestamp. DigiSnap is a company which is directly linked to TSA, the time snapping authority. By the using of internet, you electronically send the files fingerprint to the DigiSnap computer. At DigiSnap computer, we put the files fingerprint and the current time into an envelope and add our digital signature. The result is digital timestamp certificate that is returned and also stored in your computer software. The process is safe. Your file is never set across the internet and only the file's smaller fingerprint is changed. The certificates of user are stored on the computer for easy verification. The company provides software to store and manage your timestamp certificate. Each certificate can be used later to verify that the contents of your file existed at a point in time. The content and the format of digital timestamp are defined by common standards and therefore can be verified using a variety of vendor software. The process is safe. Your file is never sent across the internet. The process is reliable. The timestamp certificate provides that your file and its contents existed at a point of time. How to use third-party witnesses to the data. The companies like Digital Snap provide a full set of options for corporations, developers, and small businesses. The company offers a web-based service and also on-site hardware options, an AIP toolkit, secure time proxy for no authentication, and desktop software, including a web application. Here are some differences. Thank you.